is everybody doing? Come on in and join me. Come on in and focus your energy for the week. I'm going to go live on Instagram as well. Hey, it's that time of week again, Sunday night. Come on in and join me. Take a few moments, focus your energy for the week. Let's talk about what's going on in the cosmos and how you can best align your energy. Lots going on this week. Lots going on. Come on in and join me. Hey. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Streaming live over here on Instagram and Facebook. So let me just go ahead and set everything up. So come on in and join me. Let's focus the energy for the week. Let's talk about what's going on and how you can best align your energy. Yes, come on in and join me. Take a moment, take a deep breath. Sometimes on Sunday night, I know it can get a little bit anxious, ready for the week ahead. So it's time to really kind of just pull all the energy in. We have lots of cosmic forces coming up. Definitely a time to really kind of take a moment and see what's going on for you. All right, I'm looking for it over here on Facebook. I see myself on Instagram. Gonna share it out. Here we go. All right. If you can, share it for me as well. If you enjoy these broadcasts, share it out. So I'm going to share it and then I'm going to focus in. Sharing it over here in my Empowered Spirit group on Facebook. Come join me if you're not already in the group. I have some very interesting things. Today I posted an article about the power of intuition. Definitely very powerful, very intelligent energy. It was talking about in Forbes magazine. How awesome is that? Forbes magazine. All right, I've just shared it into the Empowered Spirit Circle, which you can join. And let me just share it right on the timeline. And then Instagram, we're always ready, right? Here we go. All right, there we go. All right. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is the live stream for my video broadcast for the Empowered Spirit Show. My podcast just had a new one drop yesterday, all about the energy of summer. What is ahead for all of us? A very crazy summer. July is going to hit right away. And we move into that summer solstice this week. We do. So we have a lot of energy coming in. Starting with tonight, we've got that big old moon out there. It will look full. It definitely will look full, although technically it doesn't become full until early in the morning, about 3:30 Central Time, so depending on where you are. But it is going to look full out there tonight. And it brings in a lot of energy for all of us, a lot of expansion. It's in Sagittarius, and we're in the sun sign of Gemini. So what does that mean, right? So Sagittarius is that traveler, that wanderer, that energy that is really opening up to all the experiences that we have out in the world. So it really does encourage you to do the same, like open up your horizons, expand it a little bit, get out of the left side of the brain, open up to the right side, open up to your intuitive abilities. And so the universe is really calling us to do this, especially as we go to change seasons. Moving out of spring, all that we've been doing, all that work, all that planting. Now we're opening up, we're crossing over into the summer. End of the week comes in that summer. So this is the last full moon of spring. It's also known as the strawberry moon in Native American lore. This is when all the berries start to come in. So it's a beautiful time of year for us to really take a moment, reflect on the season. All right, it's always a good chance to reflect. What did you grow this spring? What have you expanded? What have you been able to open up to? That's all that energy that Sagittarius helps us to look at. All right, we always have the high side and the low side of the vibrations of the energy. All right, and that full moon is pulling on both aspects of us, so it's really opening us up to look at those aspects of who we are. Very important right now that we do that. All right, so the higher side of this Sagittarius energy is all of that expansion, that knowledge, that getting out there into the world. The lower side, if we get caught in that lower vibration, it can be a little bit about self-righteous judgment, even about also pipe dreams. Like we think we're better than who we are. We have all these ideas, but we don't know how to implement them. So really important as the full moon comes in is to notice, where is that energy for you? Are you able to really bring into the physical world what it is that you're wishing and dreaming and looking at, and also what you've been working on? So those are some of the questions that's going to come up for us right now as we move into this full moon energy. So I just kind of ask you too, where are you in your work? Are you happy in your path? All right, are you excited about the changes going forward? Are you kind of getting into that like fear energy? Like, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if this is the right choice. Maybe I should have made this choice. And lots of times at the full moon, we can feel that pull, right? That's what's happening between the sun and the moon. We can feel that pull. So the higher vibration is asking you to step fully into those changes, to be excited about the energy you have coming forward, and to really just kind of go forward, get out of the fear, don't doubt yourself, and really just go positive with what it is that you're moving through. I know I've been through lots of changes, and sometimes I can get into the doubt myself and get overwhelmed. That's more my stuff, is just getting overwhelmed with all the things going on. And we feel that this week. We feel that with the growing of the light. It's coming into the longest day of the year and also the fullest moon, right? So we're going to feel a lot of that like building and building and building. And we can feel that in many forms, like I'm on the treadmill, I can't slow down, I can't keep, I have to keep going. Or we can feel that as I am opening up into the world that I want to do. I'm opening up to all those many ideas. So which is it for you? What are you noticing for you right now? What are you feeling? All right. Now we also have a little bit of that Gemini energy, and the Gemini is the sun sign. All right. We've got the moon and the sun. That's what the full moon does. We have the Gemini energy, which is some of that expansive knowledge too. There's a lot of similarity with Sagittarius and Gemini. So we have that expansion knowledge. We have that duality in Gemini, right? Both sides of the coin, always searching, always researching. We were talking about this last week. So we have both sides of that going on for us. And so it does pull a little bit on us. So it is important that you find a way to kind of step out, get rid of the fear, open up, have some of that innocence. It also reminds us too, get out of that logic, all right? Go into your intuitive brain. Don't let logic drive you. Open up to more intuitive decisions. Let your instincts, start trusting your gut instincts as well. Very important that we do that right now. And it is guiding us to do that. Also too right now, very important, Vedic astrology talks a little bit about this as well right now, is that root energy, grounding your energy. All right, I know for me, very important, because I can get so excited and all over the place. I get so, want to do this, want to do that, everything at once. Grounding the energy, taking a moment to really breathe and like, okay, make your to-do list. What am I going to get done? And that's going to help the grounding forces so that you do have the energy and the upswing to move forward in your life. We're coming into that new season of summer, one of my favorite. Okay, I admit I was born in the summer, so that's one of the reasons I love it. But really the summer, it offers you that opportunity to step back, to watch the things grow. It does require patience, right? Because we can't just like sit there like watch pot, right? We have to let the plants, the blooms, the ideas, the projects, we have to let that grow on its own accord in some respects. Yes, we have to do the work, but we can't be like overbearing on it. And that's what summer brings us. The extra time outside, the extra time to do those kind of things. And as I talked about on the podcast, which dropped yesterday, some of that wild woman energy comes forward. The ability to let your hair down, the ability to make the changes, to take a chance. That energy is going to be pushing us forward with both that Sagittarius and the Gemini. Both of that energy coming forward. That's kind of the higher vibration that we do want to align with. Really important that we open up to that so that you can feel it. We need it. Just in a conversation tonight, we need this feminine energy coming forward. We need to be able to speak up for what it is that we want to see, especially the changes in the world. Really important. And summer is a great time to do that, to let your hair down, to be able to open up to some of that wild energy and fierceness comes in too. We want to bring that forward. And that comes forward too in that Sagittarius energy, because that's that traveler, that's that adventurer. So allow yourself to get into more of that higher vibration. Be excited about the changes coming forward. Let the fear go away, all right? Tap on it if you need to. Find a modality that works for you to get out of the fear and really approach it from this is an exciting time in life to be able to open up to new passions and new desires. All right, we've talked about this all year long. 2019 is a bridge year. We're preparing for 2020, which is going to be really a huge shift in consciousness. We're starting to see some of those shifts come forward. We're starting to see a lot of impatience in the world with things that haven't shifted. So we have to do our responsibility and stand up, right? We have to make the changes we wish to see. Really important that we do that right now. So as we move through this week, we're going to start out, again, that full moon energy. Many of you are going to feel it. I know the emotional body can get really big. I know for me that does. I can feel way out here. So again, pulling it back in. So as we go to work Monday, Tuesday, we're going to feel a lot of that. So take some time to ground your energy, to open up to that part of you that kind of can get like way out there, pull it back in. Monday and Tuesday are pretty productive weeks, The light is growing. We have that extra time of day. And then as we get to the middle of the week, we're going to feel that pull of the solstice coming in. So that comes in on Friday. So it's a good time to really reflect on your life. What's going on? How can you shift and let go of? What do you want to let go of from the spring? And what do you want to bring forward into the summer? All right, really great. Longest day of the year. We're going to feel the heat. We're going to feel the intensity from the moon, the sun, all of that really pushing on us as well. Now, there was one other thing that's really exciting on how the aspects of the cosmic forces are, and that has to do with the galactic force. That's like the center of the galaxy, and that is pushing us all again in our soul work. That is definitely pushing us in the soul work that we're doing. So some of that energy is coming forward. And according to the energy of the full moon, it's at the galactic center, which sits at the 26 degrees of Sagittarius. All right, I know that's a lot of astrology jargon, but really what is happening is it's pointing to everything within the Milky Way that is revolving around us. And it's opening up a consciousness. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's opening up a consciousness for all of us to release all of that outdated information. We all must go forward. We all must shift our consciousness, raise our vibration. There's so many ways to do that. Learn a modality, practice meditation, learn Reiki. Do things like this that help raise a vibration for yourself and for humanity. So that energy is pushing on us as well. We're going to see a lot of that coming forward. We've got a lot of forces coming up. We've got the eclipse season coming in July, which I do talk about on the podcast. But for this week, really the focus is the energy of the full moon. It's that strawberry moon. The energy of creating, of bringing in, as we shift into the longest day of the year for the summer solstice, and we shift into that summer season. So notice where you are. See, I get all excited myself. Notice where you are. Notice what's going on. And then, what do you want to bring into the summer? Leave the rest in spring. Do a little meditation. Get together. Come join us at Birmingham Yoga. Yes, also on Wednesday, we'll be getting ready for the summer solstice. And we'll be dropping off all that excess energy. Definitely a right time to be. So I see a few comments here. You feel like you're doing everything just at the right time. Excellent. Right on schedule. Excellent. Very good. Look forward to it. Thank you. All right. No, I haven't picked the cards yet. We're going to do that now. So really some great energy that has been coming forward for all of us. It's a great opportunity to reflect. I was at the medicine wheel today, and it was so much growth. Oh my gosh, everywhere. Everywhere I looked, there was just green and weeds and growing and grass and the natural weeds and everything. And so, yeah, it was time to trim it down a little bit and get back into, okay, where am I? And this is what the solstice and the shift of seasons will allow you to do as well. Where is your life right now? How can you show up for yourself? How can you use the cosmic forces to push you? Yes, we need a little bit of pushing, but really it's not so much as pushing in the sense of like allowing yourself to be guided through, all right? But the solstice, whenever we have these kind of energies coming forward, it opens the door. It helps us move forward, all right? So it's a good kind of push, not a forceful push. All right, so that's the week we have. So ground yourself. That's going to be very important this week because we're all going to feel that, like, got to get this done. You're going to feel the growth of the light and all that. Ground your energy. Ground your energy, take some deep breaths, and appreciate where you are and what is going on in your life. Take the time to do that. All right, so let's do that for a moment. Let's pull our energy together, and then we'll look at the cards. Got some great cards that came forward reflecting exactly what I've been talking about. So if you can, wherever you are, just take a nice deep inhale and exhale out. Let it all go, centering your energy, calling back from the week, all that you've scattered around from the weekend, just calling it back in, pulling it right into the center. Exhale all the way down, deep into the earth. Inhale, bring that breath all the way back up through the crown, up into the higher dimensions. And exhale, send it back down, deep into the earth. Calling in your higher guides, calling in your higher self, aligning that energy, and just taking a moment, feel your feet flat on the earth. Offering gratitude for your path, gratitude for your spirit. As we anchor in all of the directions, for they are shifting now, the last bit of season. Again, we honored in the direction of the east, so let us call in the east. We create where the sun rises each and every day. We anchor into the east, the south, which is the new season ahead of summer. And we have the west and the north, above us, below us, right into the very center, calling in your spirit to align the energy, to let go of all the judgment in your life right now as you open up to this new path that is ahead. Call back the forces. Realign your path. Start again. That's what the seasons offer us. Honoring this full moon that comes in, that shows us so much light in our life. Feeling that presence for you all around you, supporting you on your path and all that you're doing. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Just ground the energy. That's what we all need right now. Ground the energy so that you can open up to the highest light possible. Inhaling and exhaling. Pulling your energy in. Feeling that grounded feeling. Slowing down. Taking a moment, just offering gratitude for all the many blessings you have in your life. Gratitude is an ascending emotion. Allow it to rise up for you. Bringing your energy in, inhaling and exhaling. Feel yourself calming down. As we open up to look at the guidance from the cards, bringing the awareness back. So I drew from the Good Tarot. I love this deck. I love to use it when we have the full moon. It's just such a beautiful, positive, uplifting deck. Another one of Colette Baron-Reid's. Love her work. So the first one, which is our influence for all of us, is a great card. It's the Page of Pentacles. All right, the Page of Earth, as she calls it, which is our pentacles. And this is a message coming from the earth, really saying that, okay, you're on the right path. How great is that? You're doing the work. Things are coming forward for you in the material, physical world. Keep going and keep noticing where it is showing up for you. All right, a beautiful card. It's got this fairy energy. It's just beautiful. It really just reminds us that the work you're doing now is going to pay off. In the physical realm, it's coming forward. So how do we bring this forward and really apply it to the energy going on right now? All right, so those are the choices. If you chose card 1, if you didn't choose 1, pick 1, 2, or 3. The first card, I love this card, is the Hermit. Look how beautiful this card is. It shows this door. It shows this beautiful keys up here. The Hermit is all about pulling into your own light. All right? It really is. It's about trusting that gut instinct, trusting your own intuition, pulling in and knowing what is the light that you shine. Look how it's shining right out of that door. So as you know that energy, you will be able to create more in the physical world. Physical abundance, money, opportunity, all right? So know your light. Take the time to shine that light for you. Very important, all right? Now, if you chose card number 2, this is the Fool, all right? These are all major arcanas, by the way. The Fool card reminds us to have the innocence for our life, to have that positive aspect, to know that you can take a step forward and that things will work out for you. A really great card for right now. This is part of that Sagittarius energy. Be expansive in the work that you're doing now. Have the innocence, have that trust that you have everything you need right now to take that next step. All right, she's tooting her horn. She's blowing it forward. She's putting that sound vibration out into the world. The colors are beautiful. You can do the same. All right, you can open your voice, have the power, create that will, that throat chakra too. That's where that will begins. What is your will right now? What is it you intend to move forward as we move into this new season? Now's the time to set that energy right now. Now, the third card is also really in line with the Sagittarius energy, which is like, look at things from a different perspective. It's the Hanged Man. Turn upside down. When you feel like you're being caught or stuck in the old ways, all right, that's that galactic force energy I was talking about. Hang upside down. Look at life from a different perspective. Look how he's hanging upside down. Have patience with yourself. Really important as we move through the summer. Having that time to have the patience for your work to grow, all right, and for your path to expand. So these are really all major influences on how you can bring this forward for your path and the work that you're doing. All right, especially if you've stepped out of yourself, especially if you're on a new path with your work and the work of your soul energy as well. So just to review here again, the Hermit card, number 1, that's all about going within, shining your own light. Where can you shine that out? The second one is the Fool, and that's not about being foolish. That's about trusting the innocence of who you are, taking that next step forward. And as we talked about with that Sag energy, that's like being positive, being excited about all the changes instead of getting into the nitty-gritty critical part of the details and feeling challenged or feeling feeling fearful about what it is you're doing. So this reminds us to have that innocence, to really be excited about our life. And the Hanged Man is all about looking at life from a different perspective, especially when we feel that stuck energy. Know that when you make changes in your life, know that when you make these choices, it's going to feel different. All right, so when we hang upside down, we can have the patience, bring all the energy to the crown so you can look at it from a different perspective. We can't solve it in the same way all the time, right? So this reminds us to do that as well, especially as we move into those new seasons. A really great time for that. All right, let me know how that resonates with all of you. Let me know if you have questions, if you'd like me to pull a card. I would love to pull some cards. All right, doing everything in a good way. Very good. Hey, guys, how are you? All right, a card tonight. All right, here we go. Janice, card for you. All right, Leah, thank you. All right, Alex, you too. Here we go. Hope you're doing better. All right, here we go. Janine, this card is for you, the Three of Earth. I love this card. This is about celebration. This is about really honoring what you've done, what you've created, all right? Maybe you're like not taking in that confidence of what you're doing or appreciating the steps that you've made. So this is all about, the Three of Earth is all about, she's beautiful, she's dressed up, right? She's really appreciating who she is. So celebrate and really honor the work that you're doing, all right? Really important. All right, let me know how that resonates for you, Janice. All right, Alex, this one is for you. Alex, this is the Six of Water. All right, so this is a time of reflection for you. Look how she's looking in the water. This is like 2 threes coming together. So this is taking the time to feel those emotions, to reflect what it is back to you. Look how she's looking there, taking the time, all right? Don't rush too much. I know you've had some changes going on. So be able to really look and see what that reflection is back at you. Look at the emotional aspects of what's going on, all right? Definitely very important. Let me know how that resonates for you, Alex. All right, Leah, a card for you. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. Leah, the High Priestess. All right, this is a great reminder of the energy of summer, right? Right now. Be that High Priestess. Be that feminine energy. The South, the energy of the South is all about celebrating the divine feminine. I've been talking about it, talked about it on the podcast, the wild woman. So where can you own the knowledge of the goddess energy? Where can you own that knowledge and be up and out there with that energy for you? How does that resonate, Leah? That's a great card to get. All right. All right, Lisa, a card for you. Lisa, the card is the Page of Fire. All right, so this is kind of similar to like we had the Page of Earth. This is a fire. This is like that message of passion and desire. All right, so what is that passion and desire for you? All right, there's got to be something in there that you're trying to bring forward, so know that you're on the right track with it. Don't push it down. Don't doubt it. Very, very important, all right? Really great card. Look how much color there is in that card, all right? That's a great card, Lisa. I love it. Be strong in your passions. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. Roar. There's a tiger under there. The moon is full. Great time for you to come forward, all right? All right, Sin, here's a card for you. Patience. All right, so this is a little different in this deck, but this card, Patience, is a major card too. And this is perfect for the summer. We have to step back and grow our work. We have to be able to pull back a little bit and allow all that we've been working on to come forward. All right, so have some patience with yourself. Slow down. All right, a big important lesson for every one of us right now is slow down. I know the light's building. I'm excited, all right? But we have to find the times and the moments to slow down, all right? As Paul is telling me, I need to slow down for a minute, all right? There you go. All right, got some great comments, spot on. Let me see what else is going on. Amazing. All right, thank you. All right, hey, Jackie, a card for you. All right, how's it going up there in New York? 6 of Air. All right, this is interesting. This is like really allowing yourself to really take all of that wind and that communication and bring it forward. Look how the boat is almost flying up there. All right, so don't get caught in the mind. All right, sometimes that air can be the mind, but allow that energy, that breath, that wind to carry you forward. Don't hold yourself back. All right, woman, you know what I mean. 6s is 2 threes too, so that's being out in the community. Bring it forward. Don't hold yourself back. Don't get caught in the churning, but let it carry you, just like the sails carry you forward. All right, beautiful card. I love that too. All right, Maris, this card is for you. Amen, Jackie. I agree. Amen. All right, the Messenger of Fire. All right, Maris, this is a card all about you having a message to bring out. And this is passion and desires. So I know you've had a lot of change going on. So the ability to now step into it, and really, I want to say that this is also telling you to actually take some more of your own energy forward. I know that lots of times in the work that you do, you have to listen to everybody else, but you've got a lot of insight, and this is reminding you to be that messenger. Fire is our passions and our desires. So where can you turn a little bit more into the why? All right, and this is a great time for you to open up a little bit more too to your intuitive abilities as well. I know you're really a good one at to-dos and logic, but this is actually asking you to wear that crown. Where can you open up to more of your personality to bring that forward as you move into this new season? I love this card for you. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, Jackie, got it. Amen. Let me know how that resonates with you. All right, spot on. Thank you, Janice. Very good. All right, did I miss anybody over here on Instagram, Facebook? Let's see. All right, Mindy, Jennifer, and Sil. All right, hey, Sil, how you been? All right, Mindy, this card is for you, the Ten of Air. All right, so this card, I love this card in this deck. It's very different than the traditional decks. So the Ten of Air is about completion. It is about knowing that you've reached the completion. Air is the mental plane and some of the thoughts and what you're doing. And the other decks, this would be like, thank goodness this is done, all right? You won't have to go through this again. So you are coming to some completion in some of the work that you've been working through. This card almost indicates like, it shows that like the wings, you see how the wings on the card are a little bit bent and part of the wings are flying off the feathers. So this is a good card to let you know that some of the struggle you've been through is now coming to a close. Not to carry it forward, all right? It's kind of what we were saying. Don't carry it forward into the summer. So what can you leave behind in the spring? And leave it behind. That's what you need to do. Good card, Mindy. All right, Jennifer, great class yesterday. So glad to have you in it. All right, Jennifer. Five of Fire. You got some changes coming forward, woman. Look at the colors in this card. 5 is all about change, and fire is your passion and desires. So what can you bring forward as you move into this new season that can open you up to living more of that passion and desires? Look at the red on her hair. Look at the lights in the sky. 5 is about change, so don't be afraid of it. Open up to the change that's coming forward. And again, fire is that passion and desire. Where can you step out and more into your passions? You've just learned a new skill, all right? Let it guide you. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let me know how that resonates. Love that. Thanks, Mindy. All right, Sil, this card is for you. How's everything up there in Huntsville? The 3 of Air. All right, so the 3 of Air sometimes can be a little bit of a challenge. All right, so there is some stuff going on. Look how she's contemplating. So it's a little bit of healing needed. Check into your thoughts. Are you like kind of churning the same thing over and over? And let that breathe. Let it open up. All right. Sometimes when we have those 3s, it's a time to step back a little bit and witness a little bit more instead of getting caught into those same thoughts. All right. There is change with 3s as well. Things are shifting. All right. All right. We got some good comments over here. Instagram. Anybody did I miss? I get so excited. There's lots of great energy brewing. That's really the whole focus of what we're moving into this week. Come join us tomorrow night. We're going to be at Beacon Yoga for the Full Moon Circle. They have a great studio over there. It starts at 7 o'clock. You can find the information online on Instagram as well. Always a fun time. We create an altar. We talk about the cosmic forces. We do a little yoga. Beacon Yoga at 7. And then Wednesday night at Birmingham Yoga, we're going to be doing the summer solstice. We're getting ready. The solstice really isn't till Friday, Saturday energy, but we're going to get ready. We're going to be doing a crystal and color meditation. We're doing a chakra meditation. We're going to be talking about Jennifer Dunbar, be there with Harvest Moon, talking about foods that we can eat and ways to help our digestion and our health as well. And it's a great time to prepare as we move into the shifts, definitely. And check out the podcast, The Empowered Spirit Show. I just dropped a new episode yesterday, all about the energy of summer. I go through the months, talk about the eclipse season. We've got that coming up in July as well. So many shifts and changes, everybody. So many shifts and changes. The best thing is to ground, to have patience with yourself, practice a modality that can really open you up to knowing more about your spirit. Let your spirit guide you. And that's what the summer is going to bring forward for us. This full moon is starting that out with the light that's coming in right into the longest day of the year. So reach out if you need some help. Reach out if you'd like some guidance on how to create the spiritual practice for yourself. Let me know how it's going. You can find me on social media. Check out the podcast and come into the circle as well. All right, so as we go to close, thank you so much for joining me. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, and just send the energy out there. Send your intentions out, setting them now for this new season that's coming. Honor what has been for the spring that we've just gone through. Honor all the work that you've done. Offer gratitude. Tap into your spirit. Trust the gut. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Sending it out into the universe. Thanks again for joining me. To your spirit, namaste. Have a great week.